Hey, Bob Carr here with the Bob Carr Show. In the studio today, returning Mr. Bo. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Bob. Thank you for having on another exciting episode of the Bob Carr Show.
What are we going to talk about today, sir?
So we're getting ready here to go to Dover for the NASCAR race. You, as a sponsor of the Thunderclap iRacing series, know a lot about the sport, but I just kind of wanted to do like a hypothetical today and ask you if we were to put an outdoor lighting system and an irrigation system at Dover Motor Speedway over there in Dover, Delaware, what kind of task do you think that would be for TLC? Let's start with the outdoor lighting, because personally I'd love to see Dover get lights. Right now they don't have them, so I'd love to see that happen. What kind of task, how many fixtures, zones, etc., do you think you would need to accomplish an outdoor lighting system for that track?
Dover's 1 mile, concrete. They ever going to change it back to asphalt?
No, better
So
not.
it's going to be concrete, right? So we got a lot of reflective. And I'm thinking back on the other tracks that are illuminated, like when they did Charlotte.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking Dover is smaller than Charlotte. I remember the fixtures they did there are a little over 300. So my guess estimate would be 198 fixtures.
Okay. Now, knowing that you have all these fancy Bluetooth-enabled fixtures that
Oh, yeah, the drivers will like that.
Yeah.
Light
So
blue on the track when they're trying to drive.
drivers can be in the car on their phones, changing the lights to any color that they like,
that'd go
right?
over well, wouldn't it?
Well, how cool would that be? You know, race control, they just go grab their phone, change it over.
Oh, I
to,
thought you meant all the
and
drivers would. Each person would be changing it.
Drivers probably will, but you know, just even the race controllers, they could have the app out, change the color of the lights to yellow when the caution comes out, when Denny Hamlin plows up the wall.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
The whole track would go yellow.
Now, would you put uplighting, do you think, on Miles the Monster, the big statue that's out front there?
Absolutely. That's huge out front.
Some nice uplighting up there would look good.
So you going to get us this bid to put a number on?
So while I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and just talk
You going to talk to him for me?
Yeah, talk to the owners and see if we can get that worked out for you. Wouldn't it be nice to have a big old Sammy the Sprinkler mascot? Right. Yeah, maybe right next to Miles they can hang out, be best friends.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. Now, irrigation. They got a lot of grass all over that place, right? We're talking the parking lots. And as someone who
got the horse racing part 2 in the infield.
Yeah, that too. Well, that is a dirt track to my understanding. So, and I think that stays dirt all the time. Rather
But you got some green in there, what I'm getting at.
Still, yes, there is some grass. Now, particularly the parking lots, as someone who may or may not have partaken in a tailgate there, I can say that there is definitely a loss of green by the time everybody leaves after the race weekend.
All the drunks.
All the drunks just do not pay attention to where they're supposed to drive. A lot of the parking lots themselves are on grass, so that grass is gone by the end of the weekend. So, I mean, that you're going to have broken fixtures absolutely everywhere. You're going to have to basically, after every race weekend, send Rudy and about 8 other teams out there to fix all those broken sprinkler heads, don't you think?
So that might be a reason why we don't want to install irrigation out there in a parking area, sir.
Well, how are you going to keep the grass green?
Maybe we'll use some pivot system, and they have a lot of ag systems over there, so maybe we'll just bring an ag system in and blast it on Monday morning after or Tuesday, because Monday got to clean up all the trash.
Well, now he's throwing out all types of terminology on me. I like that. I like your plan there. Now, my dad always has a story about we had this old Grand Cherokee named Bubba, big brown, loud, obnoxious monster truck sounding Jeep that he would take to the races. And they had a race weekend where it had rained like hell all week, but the race happened. Everything was okay. And the police were ushering people by, you know, trying to get everybody out of the track. And my father, being my father, said, hell with that. I could just go right over this here.
Get
and
stuck.
We're right on the highway and we're gone. So he took Bubba in there, and Bubba can do a lot of things, or could do a lot of things. But no doubt he definitely got stuck in the mud after spitting the mud all over the cop cars.
That's a Bob thing.
You know, I mean, 100 cars ended up wearing this mud, and the cop did and everything. And then, you know, this, did end well. He did
Bob
get
get
out.
arrested?
No, he did not get arrested. He's a sweet talker. So
He talked himself out of it.
Yeah,
So that's where you get it from.
absolutely. So with that scenario, obviously we know we got a lot of mud in there. How are you going to put a drainage system on that bad boy? I know they have to already have some level of a drain.
Yeah, it's called a hill.
Just a hill?
Just the hill does it there. They don't have any
What?
drainage problem there.
Oh, they got
Come
it.
on. And the other side is the airport, and that's all drained out well too. Little grass field there.
Well, I'm starting to think that Bob doesn't even need this contract.
I want to do the lights in the infield.
Lights in the infield, I think we've got. We're going to skip the irrigation. You've got a plan for that. That's just too much of an overtaking.
Yeah.
You can do the holiday lights. How about that?
Well, we could dress up the monster itself and do the entrance there. When people want to come and get gift cards, in November, December.
Well, I think you've answered all of my questions. Look forward to this opportunity. I'm going to just go right up there in the owner's box after about 14 beers and,
Just talk to them.
Just throw
see how
them.
far you can get.
I can just take one of these, right? Just take one of
Just
these
take one of
signs.
them up there and tell them you're from TLC.
Yeah, done deal.
That'll
I am going to need a
go
polo.
well. Huh?
I am going to need a polo because
Yeah.
this is going to confuse them if I pull
Yeah,
up
we'll
with
have
this
to
on.
get you a custom polo. This wraps up another episode of the TLC show, and we'll see you next week with another episode.
Frickin'.